Today I'll be presenting a strategic analysis of Starbucks, one of the world's largest specialty coffee retailers. Although Starbucks has built a globally recognized brand and operates thousands of stores across more than 80 countries, the company is facing increasing challenges, from changing consumer behavior, rising operational costs, and stronger competition. In this presentation, I will evaluate Starbucks' current strategic position using SWOT analysis and Porter's 5 forces. I will assess the leadership of CEO Brian Niccol, identify the company's key strategic challenges, and conclude with recommendations that can support its long-term growth and competitive advantage. Starbucks was founded in 1971 and has grown into the world's leading premium coffee chain, with more than 38,000 stores globally. Its success has been built on providing a premium customer experience rather than selling simply coffee. However, the business is currently operating in a more difficult environment. Rising labor and operating costs, slower service times, and increasing menu complexity have affected operational efficiency. At the same time, customers are becoming more price conscious due to inflation and the higher cost of living, while competition from independent cafes and large chains continues to increase. These internal and external pressures create the strategic context for the analysis that follows. The SWOT analysis highlights Starbucks' major strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Its greatest strengths are its globally recognized brand, loyal customer base, and strong financial resources, as well as its advanced digital ecosystem, which includes its highly successful rewards program and mobile app. However, Starbucks faces several weaknesses, including premium pricing, high labor costs, and operational complexity caused by an extensive product range. Looking externally, there are significant opportunities to expand the digital engagement, simplify operations, enter emerging markets, and continue to invest in sustainability. On the other hand, threats include increasing competition, economic uncertainty, changing consumer preferences, and climate change affecting coffee production. Overall, Starbucks has considerable competitive advantages, but must continue to adapt and maintain its leadership position. The framework of Porter's 5 forces helps to evaluate Starbucks' competitive environment. Industry rivalry is high due to strong competition from global chains such as McDonald's and Costa Coffee, as well as thousands of independent cafes. The threat of substitutes is also high because consumers can easily choose tea, energy drinks, home coffee machines, or convenience stores. Buyer power is medium to high because customers have many alternatives and can switch brands easily if they perceive better value elsewhere. Supplier power is moderate as Starbucks relies on quality coffee beans and the supply, but it offsets this through its global purchasing scale and long-term supplier relationships. Finally, the threat of new entrants is moderate. While opening a cafe requires relatively low capital, building a global premium brand like Starbucks is extremely difficult. Overall, Starbucks competes in a highly competitive market where continuous innovation and customer experience are essential. Since becoming CEO in 2024, Brian Niccol has focused on improving Starbucks' operational performance, whilst rebuilding customer trust and strengthening employee engagement. His leadership demonstrates elements of transformational leadership by creating a clear vision, motivating employees, and promoting a customer-first culture. At the same time, he demonstrates strategic leadership by simplifying operations, investing in technology, and positioning Starbucks for sustainable long-term growth. His emphasis on improving efficiency whilst maintaining Starbucks' premium brand experience is intended to address both current operational challenges and future competitive pressures. Overall, his leadership provides a solid foundation for organizational change, although successful implementation will take time. Based on the previous analysis, Starbucks faces three major strategic challenges. The first is declining customer demand, driven largely by economic pressures that have made consumers more price sensitive. The second challenge is increasing competition from both international coffee chains and local cafes, all competing on convenience, price, and customer experience. The third challenge is operational complexity. An increasingly complex menu, high labour costs, and inconsistent service have reduced efficiency and impacted the customer experience. These challenges are interconnected, meaning that solving one in isolation is unlikely to achieve long-term success. Starbucks therefore needs an integrated strategy that addresses all three simultaneously. Based on the analysis, I recommend three strategic priorities. First, Starbucks should continue enhancing its digital capabilities by using customer data and artificial intelligence to personalize rewards, promotions, and the overall customer experience. Secondly, the company should simplify operations by reducing menu complexity and streamlining in-store processes to improve service speed and efficiency. Finally, Starbucks should continue investing in its employees through training, career development, and initiatives that strengthen workplace culture. These recommendations address the company's major strategic challenges whilst reinforcing its key strengths. Together, they can improve customer satisfaction, increase operational efficiency, and support sustainable long-term growth. In conclusion, Starbucks remains the global leader in the specialty coffee industry because of its powerful brand, loyal customer base, and strong digital capabilities. However, increasing competition, changing consumer expectations, and operational challenges mean that the company cannot rely solely on its reputation. The SWOT and Porter's Five Forces analysis demonstrate that Starbucks has significant competitive advantages but must continue adapting to maintain its market leadership. Under Brian Nichols' leadership, the company is taking positive steps to improve operational performance and customer experience. By implementing the recommended strategies, Starbucks will be better positioned to achieve sustainable growth and maintain its competitive advantage in the future. Thank you.